Ciao Juventini of the world, my name is Giuseppe, welcome back on the channel. As per tradition, we start with a beautiful music. Do, 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 do. The champions! Welcome back to the new season of Champions League 25-26. I was there. I was there when we won the Champions League in 1996. This season will actually mark 30 years from the last time that we won the Champions League. Are we favorite to win the Champions League? No. Do miracles happen? Sometimes yes. And that's why I was absolutely not afraid to write as a title of today's live Champions League draw. Juventus road to Budapest, because Budapest is where it will be played. And it will be played at a special time, 5 p.m. UK time, so 6 p.m. Italian time. It's a new timing for the Champions League. Attenzione! Let me say hello to all the people that are here with me in the chat to follow the live UCL draw. I can't wait, because we also have, of course, here the teams that will participate split over pot 1, pot 2, pot 3, pot 4. We'll go towards the rules. We also will go towards how many money we can earn today. And then, of course, before the start, so we will actually start really fast, we will go towards this. This is a simulator for the Champions League against who we will play. So if you have a second, we will do all that together. Don't forget to put a maximum of like, continue to subscribe to the channel, because we will go in an instant with the simulator. Let me first tell you that we are that close to reach 39,600 Juventini of the world. So if it's the first time for you, even if you are watching in replay and you were hesitant, please go for it. It's the moment, 39,600. This is the objective for today, because we will start. I can't wait. We will, of course, discover together with you all the different teams. I can tell you the teams that we have. We have in pot 1 Paris Saint-Germain, Real Madrid, Manchester United. Paris Saint-Germain, Real Madrid, Manchester City, Bayern Munich, Liverpool, Inter, Chelsea, Dortmund, and Barcelona. Then we have, and it's also ranked by coefficient, we have Arsenal, Leverkusen, Atletico Madrid, Benfica, Atalanta, Villarreal, Juventus, Eintracht Frankfurt, Club Brugge in pot 3, Tottenham, PSV, Ajax, Napoli, Sporting, Olympiacos, Slavia Praga, Bodø/Glimt, Marseille, pot 4, Copenhagen, Monaco, Galatasaray, Union Saint-Gilloise, Karabakh, Athletic Club Bilbao, Newcastle, Paphos, and Kairat from Kazakhstan. Mamma mia. Attenzione. So let me try to do something, guys, together with you. I need to go here. I need to go on the internet page. Let me try to set it up for you. Yeah, we have the simulator of Champions League that is here. Let me open it. Attenzione. Okay, so we have everything set up. You cannot see it, but actually here I have the possibility to pick a ball from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 balls. Maybe I should make it a bit smaller so that you are also able to follow. I know if I make it smaller, guys, I will put it like that. You know what I will try to do? Wait a second. I will try to put it a bit like that so that you can follow at least the balls that I'm choosing. Okay? Let's try to do that, and then you see here below, you see all the possible teams that Juventus could face. Are you ready? We start immediately. I will do the simulation. You will tell me if you agree with me or not. The simulation. I already have my own prediction here on paper, but I will tell you the simulation. Simulation. I can choose between 9 balls to start with. I will pick ball 9, because that's my favorite number together with 11. I go with number 9. Let's see who we will pick. It's Liverpool draw. Liverpool will play according to the ranking with Dortmund, Bayern Munich, Benfica, Club Brugge, Olympiacos, Sporting, Monaco, and Atletico Madrid. We don't care. We go fast. We just pay attention to the balls that could possibly actually here that you can see under me, the balls that will actually say Juventus, or at least a team that can play against Juventus. So Juventus will not play against Liverpool. That's what I just told you. Will Juventus play against Barcelona? No. Yes, yes. Oh, attenzione. We already have a big game. Juve against Barcelona, and we play in the Allianz Stadium. We go with the third one. I go fast before the real, of course, the real live. We have Dortmund. Dortmund plays against Juventus as well, so we have already our two teams that are Barcelona, if I'm not wrong, that's what I just said, and Dortmund. So the two teams from the first spot. So that means that I can really go a bit faster on the other ones because we know that they will not play against Juventus Football Club. So I will just simulate them. We don't care because we focus on Juve. But we already have the two first teams. Juve against Dortmund, Juve against Barcelona. Barcelona in our home. If I'm not wrong, Dortmund in their home. But that's what we will see in a second. I'm just simulating. If you want to know the simulation of Inter, they play Chelsea, Real Madrid, Frankfurt, Leverkusen, Slavia Praga, Marseille, Karabakh, and Newcastle. They are extremely lucky, as always. Even in the simulation, they are lucky. We will go towards the last one. Okay, that was the last simulation, and now we go towards our pot. So from now on we could have possibly Juventus that can be drawn. Number from 1 to 9, I will go with the number 2 with the 2 Champions League that we won. It's Frankfurt, so it's not Juve. So we don't care. We can go towards the next one. I go with number 1 because we play against Arsenal. Attenzione! Dortmund, Bayern, Arsenal are already sure. I still continue with the number 2. That's Atalanta. We don't care. We move on. Athletic. We don't care. We move on. I go with number 1 because we are the best team of the world. It's Villarreal. We don't care. Villarreal, Juve. Attenzione. We already have Dortmund. We have Barcelona, Arsenal, and Villarreal. Bravo. Bravo. Could it be more difficult to start with Juventus? Okay, we have the table of Juve. We have the table of Juve. Okay. Which means we play against Barcelona in our home, Dortmund away, Villarreal home, Arsenal away, Slavia Praga home, Budapest away, Paphos in Cyprus home, and Newcastle away. Here you can see the teams from the simulation. Please tell me how much you like that simulation draw, which I repeat for the people that are just entering, is not the official one. So let me go with writing the teams. We have Barcelona, Dortmund, Villarreal, Arsenal, Slavia Praga, Budapest, Paphos, Newcastle. You know what? Could have been much worse. No, it's not official, guys. It could have been much worse. It's not that bad of it. It's not an easy one, but it's not a bad one. You need to play against big teams as well. So, I'm not against. I tell you the truth, I am not against it at the moment, if that will be. What I said, and I have them here on paper, so not with the simulation, but just with Beppe guess, I told you. Liverpool, Dortmund, Benfica, Atletico Madrid, Marseille, Bodø/Glimt, Copenhagen, Galatasaray. The Champions League draw just started, my friends. It just started, so we have the recap of all the Champions Leagues that have been won. I saw Juventus 96 with Gianluca Vialli taking that cup into the air. If we have 36 teams, can you give me the number of where you see Juventus in terms of favorite from all the teams that you see here? At the moment, in terms of coefficient, we are in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We are 16th in terms of coefficient, let's say 16th strongest team on paper, because of the coefficient of what we had in terms of latest results in a Champions League, in Europe, in a ranking, blah, 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 blah. Of course, I believe that the Juve is stronger than Villarreal. I believe that Juve is stronger than Leverkusen. For example, the new Leverkusen of the one from United and Ajax. I don't remember the name. Top 15. Last year we were in the top 24. How much did we end last year? 11th? I don't remember how much we finished in our in the group. I don't remember the position we have. 13th? Were we 13th? 90th? I don't remember. 20th? Could be. I don't remember. I know that we qualified. It was not a good one. So I see here that they just started with the show. So we have the presentation. Of course, it will take really long. For the people that do not know, every team is playing against 2 teams per pot. Okay? You have one general ranking. Every team is playing against other ones. What is important is that you finish in the first 8 of the ranking, because the first 8, they go immediately to knockout stage. From position number 9 to position number 24, they will play a home and away game to actually qualify for the knockout stages and joining the other ones. The one that will actually qualify immediately to the knockout stages, they will cash in on top of everything what they are already cashing in, 2 million euro. The ones that will finish from the 9th position to the 24th, so the playoff teams, they will actually have 1 million. Okay, every game that you win is 2.1 million euro more in the group stages. Every game that you draw is 700k more for the team. Every team that you lose, 0. Juventus, they already have 18.6 million on top of that for the game that they will play, etc., etc. They will have 27 million on top. So we go towards something like 45 million euro for just participating. From these 45, you will always be able to increase the awards in terms of money. Then more you go further, better it is. Then if you go to the final, if you win the final, 6.5 million. If you go to the final, is 18.5. If you go to the semi-final, is 15 million euro. 12.5 to achieving the quarterfinals. 11 million for the round of 16. So it's a lot of money. If you win the Champions League, you really earn a lot of money. For example, Inter won a lot of money last year for just participating and then arriving to the final. They won a lot of money to concede a 5-0 in their face. That's the reality. We will never forget. Maybe we can tell for people that forgot, the last final of Champions League was played between Paris Saint-Germain and Inter, and Paris Saint-Germain, they won 5-0. Record result of Champions League so far. I see that we have a new member on the channel, NSA. New member. No, it's not the new member. He's there since 43 months now as a member. NSA, that is telling us, Beppe, nothing is impossible in football. Everything can happen. What a beautiful message to start, actually, that draw of Champions League that is about to start. Now they are speaking about a commemorative plate for someone. I don't care. We don't know. So we made the draw simulation. We made, I told you, the team that I think that will be. I have the teams here. Every team plays 8 games. It's a new format that we tried last season that a lot of people enjoyed. From, I can tell you, they started to enjoy from the last game of the group stages, where all the games were simultaneous. And you had the change of ranking every single second. So I must say that it was really beautiful. It was a thriller, even if Juventus already qualified for the next stages. So they took away a bit from Juve that excitement level. Is it really important to win every single game of your league? No, it is not important to win all the games. That's a bit the annoying thing, when in the past it was important to win at least 2 out of your, or at least finishing in the top 2 was essential, and for doing that at least you needed to win 3-4 games to achieve that, because otherwise you were really in danger. Now it's not like that anymore. What is really important is that you find some teams that you were able to stat pad to actually increase your number of goals, because the number of goals at equal points at the end in the last match day of the group stages are extremely important, because they will decide if you will go up in terms of ranking or if you will go down. Of course, the difference between finishing 8 or 9 is super important, or 24th or 25th is extremely important, where 25th means that you are automatically eliminated and you will not go into Europa League or Conference League. The tournament is over for you. You just go home and it is absolutely over. So don't finish 25th. I just tell you why it's not important to win all of your games, because Paris Saint-Germain was that close at match day 7, I believe, to be eliminated from the competition, because they had a disaster start. I believe 0 points on 3 games, something like that. They were really, really playing with fire, and at the end, they won the entire competition. So, do I like the competition now? You know, it's like everything. If you win the competition, you love the format. If you don't win the competition, you don't like the format. It's as easy as that, my friends. Do I like it? So last season, I enjoyed the format a lot. You know when? In the final. The final was spectacular. So if Inter is able to lose 5-0, I'm extremely happy. Yeah, it helped. Yeah, I agree with Carlo. I think that the new format helped Paris Saint-Germain a lot, because I tell you, in the first game, you have the opportunity to try to play against bigger teams, which they don't in Ligue 1. Before going in form, and in that moment of form, it was January, February, they really started to smash everything. They were unstoppable until the final of the Club World Cup. That was a total different story. There are a lot of games. We start, I believe, in September. Let me check if we can open the UEFA Champions League site so that we have a bit more information. I will keep you up to date when we start seeing, we see Fabrizio Romano. Ciao Fabrizio. If you have some information about Here We Grow, please let me know, so that at least we can start. Here, what do we know? League phases follow live. Can we go live? Wait. They have it. Wait. There is an ad first. Let me check, because I have it on my television, but I will go. Which one is the... Here we go. And wait. On the left, I have already the Here We Go. On the right side, I don't have it yet. I'm just comparing which one is more... Oof. Hey, I will watch it on the site of UEFA. I think there are 30 seconds different with the site of UEFA, so I will watch it on the site of UEFA, guys, if you agree. If that's okay for you. Better to be on time, no? So I'm just checking here if I can find the date. No. The site of UEFA is apparently much more advanced. There is a huge big ad now with Lake Como, Italy. I don't know why they are showing us the Lake of Como, Italy, because as far as I know, they are not playing the Champions League, no? There is that will of pushing Como, guys, you can't even imagine. There is that will of... That's why I don't like Como, because actually they are doing really great. They have a beautiful business model. They are playing a really beautiful football. They have a fantastic, beautiful philosophy. Everything is beautiful. The only thing that I don't like is that you clearly see that they are pushing Como a bit too much, according to my standards. And that's a bit annoying to me. That ad is taking ages, guys. Huh? Ages. Let me check. So what I try to do here is to see when are the other games. But they are not giving me the calendar. Matches. Fixtures. I want to know the first games, guys. I want to know the first games. The group stages. By round? But no, just at least give me the date. Wait. Google. When does the Champions League start? Bravo. Tuesday, September 16. That's when we start. Tuesday, September 16. And if I'm not wrong, it's 3 dates. Maybe here we can see a bit more. Wait, Let me try to check. Pot 4. Bravo. That's what I was looking for. So, yeah, match day 1 is 16, 17, and 18. 3 days, like last year. Exactly the same. Then match day 2 is September 30, October 1 in 2 days. October 21, 22, match day 3. Match day 4 and 5 of November. Match day 5, November 25, 26. December 9 and 10 for match day 6. January 2021, and then January 28 for match day 8, where all the games are played together on one day. The annoying thing of that is that in January, with an open mercato, some players could already have left the team. Some players that you already signed can't already perform. So it's always better to mathematically already have been qualified to the next round on match day 6, because otherwise you can put yourselves probably in difficulty. Always. So pay attention. Remember last year it was with Colomani exactly the same. Exactly the same. So we must avoid that drama. At the moment I'm still looking at the Champions League, but they are still giving me that ad. It's an ad that is taking hours. Okay, they are back in plateau. I see the difference. Oof. Yeah. With my one, it's extremely long. Attention, I will close it because on the other one, we are already back in studio. If you didn't yet, please put a maximum of like. We have 140 likes at the moment. Sure that we can do much more than that. The final will be played on May the 30th. You know that this year, it's also a World Cup year, not a Club World Cup, but the World Cup of the countries. 39,593. I told you the objective is to have 5 more so that we can reach 39,600 today. Oh, tell me, before we start with the first bubul, with the first balls, who is the team that you want to avoid from pot 1? From pot 1, I show you again. Pot 1, give me one team that you really want to avoid. If it was for you, you would have taken that. I repeat, we cannot play against Italian teams. Barcelona, Juventus, Barça, Real Madrid, Chelsea, Paris Saint-Germain, Real, Chelsea, Barça, PSG, Real, Bayern Munich, Barça, PSG and Barça. One. It starts already. Bayern, Liverpool, Barça, Liverpool. Real Madrid, Barça, Manchester City. We already played them twice in the last season. Yeah, maybe it's good to have something else, even if City is not the same City. Yeah? So I would not exclude City as the one that I really don't want. I think that we will take Liverpool and Dortmund from pot 1, but the one that, if you tell me, Beppe, erase one team, so except of Inter that we cannot play against, I tell you, take away Paris Saint-Germain. I don't want to play against Paris Saint-Germain, guys. And because they played Inter. I don't want to lose 2-0, for example, against Paris Saint-Germain, 2-1, small defeat, and they say, oh, you see, you also lose against Paris Saint-Germain. No, no, I don't want to play Paris Saint-Germain. Give me whatever other team, not Paris Saint-Germain. So that's the team that I would avoid in pot 1. Pot 2, who is the team that you want to avoid at all cost from pot 2? Of course, not Atalanta, because we already know that we can play against the Italian teams. So which is the which is the team that you want to avoid from pot 2? Bravo. If I could avoid Benfica, I would be a happier man. There are big teams there. Huh? I see a lot of Arsenal in the chat. Liam. I see a lot of Arsenal. It's between Benfica and Arsenal. Pay attention also to Atletico Madrid. They started extremely poorly this season. We know it. I see the delegation from Inter really close to the one of Paris Saint-Germain. They like each other. Well, I mean, or is it because they played the final the last time? I don't know. To remember them. I would go with eliminate Benfica. No, every single time that we play against Benfica, I don't like. So take away Benfica. Of course, if you can avoid Arsenal and Atletico Madrid, would not be bad. Would not be bad in then pot 2. Then, for me, you know what is the real secret of the new format? And that's something that we anticipated already last year and that I think we will have again this year. The secret is not who you play in pot 1 and pot 2. You don't care, actually. The secret is to find teams in pot 3, pot 4, where you can do really big results. That's the secret. If you're able to have 3, 6, 9, 12 points from pot 3, pot 4 with beautiful results, you know that you are already in top 24. Easy, and in a high position of 24. Huh? If on top of that you are able to win like 2 games from pot 1, pot 2, and even if you lose 2 other ones, guys, you qualify in top 8 easy. That's the secret. Last year, Juventus that qualified to the next round, playoff, unfortunately, but I told you that we had a really tough one. Because we were facing, on paper, easier teams from pot 1, but they were strong, but easier teams from pot 1, but the difficulty level from pot 3 and pot 4 was extremely high. That was actually what was really different. It's not a coincidence. 0-0 Bruges, 1-0 against Stuttgart, 1-1 against Lille. Benfica we lost 2-0, I think. That was a bit the difficulty that we played against stronger teams. So that's what we must avoid at all costs. By the way, for people that said Beppe fresh, yeah, I think so. So to my barber, Miti, that is from Ecuador, living in Belgium. Huh? He's not coming every time from Ecuador. Huh? But merci, Miki. He's always taking care of me when I go. Aston Villa, bravo, was a tough one. I agree. We must go back in pot 1. I agree, of course. Of course. I would love to see Juventus back in pot 1. But the reality is that it doesn't change. Even if you... Hopefully it doesn't happen. But even if you are in top 4... it doesn't change. Because anyway, you will play against 2 teams of pot 1, pot 2, pot 3, pot 4. So there is no advantage in the pot that you are. You just know that you don't play against teams from your country. But other than that, there is no other criteria. You can watch on the UEFA site. Super easy. I will put the link if you want in the description, in the chat. So you go, you watch it now. Yeah. 71st edition from the competition. Second of the new format. Yeah, we start seeing the bubbles. The bubbles are arriving. Ba, ba, ba. The champions. Tell me your excitement level, guys. I want an honest opinion on that. The excitement level of all the people at the moment, as we speak. The excitement level. Are you excited or you say, Beppe, who cares? We don't play before the 16th of December, so there is time. We don't even know against who we play. A draw. What means a draw? Or maybe some people are saying, Beppe, we already are afraid to play in Serie A. We are not protagonists. We are not favorites. So imagine the Champions League. I don't care. Or are you really? I'm excited. I'm like a baby. I'm like a baby. I'm super excited. The music, the colors of the Champions League, the fact to know in what city we will play. Normally, that's an anticipation that I tell you. Normally, because you never know in life. But normally, I could potentially. So you see how many words I take to be cautious. Travel to 2 cities where we will play. Last year, at the end, it didn't happen. But this year should be like that. So I could be potentially in 2 cities, which I will not know right now. But we know that we have 4 home games, 4 away games. So 2 cities where we will play away games. Could potentially be that I will be there. So Juventini that are living in these cities, there are chances that we will meet. That's also why I'm super curious. Super curious. I tell you which city I would love to go. London, I would love to go. And if I'm looking at I would love to go to Galatasaray, to Istanbul. I would love to go to Marseille, to Madrid. Yeah. Let's see. I'm super curious. Yeah, but I don't care about the reign of London. I love London as a city, 1. 2, I never been in a London stadium. 2. And 3, I know that there is a huge community of Juventini in London. So I'm 100% sure that if we go to London, we can do a super huge big event there with Juventini. I would love to go to London to meet the Juventini of London. I was there for the one football event, but the last time. But I'm sure that if we can do it this time, ragazzi, that would be spectacular. Oh, then if you bring me to which team from Scotland qualified? Glasgow? No, I know they were eliminated by Bruges. Celtic? No. Is there a team from Scotland? No, there is no team from Scotland. It is what it is. They are explaining the rules of the Champions League. I know that last year we were obliged to be extremely alert in all the rules. Is there someone that is still asking something about the rules that is not sure? I can tell you because I think they are quite clear. They are explaining the rules now, not only from the tournament, but also about how they will pick. So you play 1 home, you play 1 away. You already know if you play away or home immediately, which is great. We know that we cannot play against an Italian team. That's something that we know already. It's 9 teams because you play against 8 teams. But you have 1 ranking. Scotland is out already. Yeah, Celtic and Glasgow were out. Saint-Gilles is also a nice place. Yeah, I know Saint-Gilles really well. I don't know why here I'm not able to see your comments, guys. Ah, eccolo. I don't know for what reason I was not able to see your comments being pinned. Here they are. I hope why is it that big? No. Wait, let's try with that one. Yeah, but now they're really small. Yeah. This is the format. Okay. I'm waiting for it to start. Other questions about 36 teams and 6 Premier League teams and still can't fit Scotland. But that's a huge big one. I always told you that the extra position that can be won by whatever country that is participating, I always told you, 2 position. The goal is actually to attract Premier League clubs. The first year it was not like that because actually it was Germany and Italy that had that extra slot. Immediately now is UK, and you will see that Premier League will always have that slot. It will be strange when Premier League will not have that slot. So it's a fight between Spain, Germany, and Italy. Maybe France a bit, but it will be tough. But that's the thing. That's the thing. So now they are showing the videos with Bayern Munich. I don't know why they are showing. They are introducing the teams of the first pot. Liverpool with the goal of Salah. Oh, guys, can you guess when we will go to Juve, who will be the player goal? It's something that we did for the Club World Cup. When they will come to Juve, who will be the player that they will show in video? For Borussia Dortmund, that is also in pot 1, they are showing us Adeyemi. Adeyemi, what a beautiful goal. For Barcelona, they are showing us Yamal. No. Rafinha. Chico. Yildiz. Vlahovic for Ahmad. 100% Chico against Leipzig could be. Chico against Leipzig could be. Did Thuram score last season? No. Poulsen will not be there. There is, that now that we do these kinds of games, and every time I see there is a fetishism from Colo about Poulsen, because when we do these kinds of games, often it comes back with Poulsen. I think that or he has a fetishism, or it is idol, or it is a traumatism from when he was a kid. Pay attention, because Ibrahimovic is about to take that first ball. The first ball, he's opening it with his left hand. The first team is, and please don't spoil, Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich means nothing, guys, of course. Means totally nothing. But Bayern Munich is the first team that they pulled out from the ball. At the moment means absolutely nothing. But now we will see the opponent, I believe, of Bayern Munich. I think that that's what they will do now. Attenzione! Bayern Munich, Chelsea, Paris Saint-Germain, Club Brugge, Arsenal, Sporting, PSV, Union Saint-Gilloise, and Paphos. Bayern Munich, not an easy one, but they can go really hard on Union Saint-Gilloise and Paphos. And eventually also Sporting goes fast. And it's important also to watch these ones. Why? Because Juventus could be immediately against one of the big ones. So Juve not against Bayern. This is what we know. For the people that were scared about Bayern Munich Juve, Bayern will not play against Juve. Inter will not play against Juve. Pay attention, because now we will discover the opponents of Chelsea. Will Juventus play in Chelsea in London, or will Chelsea travel to Juve, to Torino? One, of course, for Chelsea is already Bayern Munich. Now they go with the computer. I don't know. No Juve. So no Juve, Chelsea, or Chelsea, Juve, because they play against Barcelona, Bayern Munich, Benfica, Atalanta, Ajax, Napoli, Paphos, and Karabakh. Napoli, Atalanta, Benfica, they have their chance against Ajax, Paphos, Karabakh to really go hard. Otherwise, it's tough for them. Oh, it's tough. Yeah, it's tough. So, no Juve, Bayern, no Juve, Chelsea. I said Liverpool and I said Dortmund. Huh? And the prediction of our simulator said Barcelona, Dortmund. So both my prediction and the simulator from earlier in the video are at the moment still in the run. Pay attention for the teams of Real Madrid. Will Juve play against Los Blancos? Tell me yes or no. Will we play against Los Blancos? Yeah! Attenzione! And we play in the Bernabeu. Attenzione! The first opponent of Juve is no. We go to Madrid. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. It already started. In. Oh la 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 la. Reaction, guys. Now we will know about Inter. We don't play against Inter. We know that the first Real Madrid. Real Madrid, Real Madrid, Real Madrid. I said that I wanted Real Madrid. Not that I thought, but I said that I wanted a few months ago. Inter will play against Liverpool, Dortmund, Arsenal, Atletico Madrid, Slavia Praga, Ajax. They will go to the other side of the world and Saint-Gilles. But this is the easiest draw I ever... Seferin! Infantino! What are you doing? But even there, they're helped. No, even there, they have the easiest draw of earth. They have the easiest draw. This is a dream draw. Allez, allez. Allez, die. Inter, the luckiest draw I ever saw in my life. Attenzione, because Dortmund will play against Inter, we already know. And then we need to understand if we will play against Dortmund. Let's see. I said Dortmund in my prediction. Inter, City, Villarreal, Juve! We play in our home. Okay. So we have Kenan Yildiz against Dean Huijsen. We have Chico against Adeyemi. Okay, is it normal that I'm stressed like that or no? Do you think it's normal that I'm stressed like that or no? I'm really stressed. I promise you I'm really stressed. I have absolutely no idea, but I'm super stressed. Okay, now we know that we cannot play against the teams of pot 1 because we already took them. Tell me, guys, what you thought about the first pot. Dortmund in our home, Real Madrid away. The champions. It's beautiful to play in the Bernabeu. Huh? Hey, we see Giorgio Chiellini that is there. Inter easy, guys. Inter easy, mamma mia, what a draw. You know what is the advantage, of course? The advantage of being in pot 1 is that you know immediately your entire list of opponents. We need to wait a bit. It's a new Real Madrid, the Real Madrid of Huijsen, the Real Madrid of Xabi Alonso, Real Madrid of the youngsters. It will be Arda Güler against against Kenan Yildiz. Again, we played against them in the Club World Cup where we lost 1-0. So it's not an unknown team. In Dortmund, we play against them in the friendly in their stadium. This time it will be in our stadium. We will go towards the groups, of course. It's not a group. We cannot call it group. We will go towards the fixtures per team later if you want. But it's true that Barcelona has a easier group with Paris Saint-Germain, Chelsea, Frankfurt, Bruges, Olympiacos, Slavia Praga, Copenhagen, Newcastle. PSG, the title holders, the one that won 5-0 in their last Champions League game against Bayern Munich and Barcelona. So you see, it's tough, huh? PSG, it's tough already because it starts again. Their pot 1 is more difficult than ours. Because they play Munich and Barcelona, then they play Atalanta and Leverkusen, Tottenham, Sporting, Newcastle. It's not an easy one, huh? Guys, it's not an easy one, huh, for PSG. Last year as well, huh? Last year they had one of the hardest, if not the hardest draw. Oof. Yeah, last year. And then they won the Champions League, so it means not a lot, huh? But you risk, huh? Of course. I said I didn't want to play against PSG, so PSG is not there. Yeah, they had. It's true. They had hardest last year, and now again. City will play against Dortmund, Real Madrid, Leverkusen, Villarreal, Napoli, Bodø/Glimt. But Napoli is playing against a lot of strong teams, looks like. Bodø/Glimt, Galatasaray, Monaco. But it's not easy. No. I don't agree with people that are saying easy. It's not that easy for City. Napoli, Monaco, Galatasaray are difficult. Real Madrid. Yeah, Bodø/Glimt, Villarreal, Leverkusen could be a bit easier for them, but also Monaco, they just sold one of their good players there, Ben Seguir. Napoli, we will see, because I'm really curious, because I saw a few times the name of Napoli popping out. At the moment, they play Chelsea and City. At the moment, Napoli plays Chelsea and City. At the moment, Atalanta plays at the moment Chelsea and PSG. Hey guys, Dortmund and Real Madrid. Anyway, you play against a difficult team. You know that. Or you need to be extremely lucky. And then what is lucky? We won Champions League. We won against Manchester City 2-0. And then we lost against Frankfurt 1-0. So it means 0. But let's see. Bravo. We reached them. That means that we will have a beautiful draw. Bravo. 39,601, which means we missed 399 to go towards the dream. We continue. So at the moment, I repeat for people that didn't remember. Pay attention because first I think we will see the videos. So who did you tell me? It was between Chico and between Kenan for Juve. I go for Kenan. For the video. Atletico Madrid is showing us a goal of it was beautiful from the number 19 there, Alvarez. Benfica, against who did they score? Against Fenerbahce, Kochku, I believe. Atalanta, Lukman. Yeah, it's what a disgusting goal. It was not Lukman. Villarreal. Yeah, I remember that goal from the distance. Boom, boom. Wow, the rocket. Juve, attenzione! McKennie. Why? No, but it's good. I like. Happy birthday, by the way, Weston McKennie. I was. Orion said it. I didn't remember. Chico Chico, Kenan, Chico Chico, Kenan, Chico, McKenny. Happy birthday. Voilà, nice to meet you. C'est comme ça. Birthday boy. I would have lost so much if I would have bet on that one. It is what it is. Attenzione, because now potentially we can have Juve. Zlatan Ibrahimovic, ex-Juve, of course. Bayern Leverkusen. We pay attention. We need also to follow also the other ones because we play against two teams of pot 2 as well. Huh? Could be that we play against Leverkusen. Leverkusen that we already know play against PSG and Manchester City. Villarreal, Benfica, PSV, Olympiacos. Okay. So not Juve, Leverkusen. Let's see the next one. Attenzione, attenzione. Arsenal. Attenzione. Juventus already against Dortmund and Madrid. Bayern Inter already for Arsenal. That's something that we know. Pay attention because it will arrive. Atletico Madrid. No. Atletico Madrid, Club Brugge, Olympiacos, Slavia Praga, Kairat Almaty, and Athletic Club. No Arsenal for Juve. Good. I said Benfica and Atletico Madrid, huh? In my own feeling prediction of yesterday night. Atalanta, so no Juve for Atalanta. I said Benfica, Atletico Madrid. But there are too many teams, of course. Pay attention. I repeat for the people that do not know. Pot 2, we have Arsenal that we cannot play against. Atalanta neither. And then there are, attention, Atalanta will play against Chelsea, PSG, Club Brugge, Frankfurt. That's a really easy draw. Atalanta, easy, guys. Easy. The two Italian teams that so far, the two Italian teams die. That's a joke. Gravina is on the computer there. Benfica. Well, you see. I said Benfica. And you will see Benfica will play against you, of course. Real Madrid, Chelsea, Leverkusen. Pay attention. Pay attention. You will see. Juve. Voila. It was written. You never believe me. Die. It's every single time Benfica. Where are we playing against Benfica? I didn't even pay attention. In our home. Okay. But it means nothing. It means nothing. Juve, they were able to lose in their home and in our home. Bruges will play. It's already too late. We cannot play against Bruges anymore because we already know that they play Arsenal, Atalanta, Barcelona, Bayern Munich. Yeah. It's not easy for Bruges. No, we cannot. We cannot play against Bruges. It's already over. So they play then against Marseille, Sporting Monaco, and Karabat Almaty. But nobody wants to play against Kairat because it's like super far. It's like another world. On top of having extremely difficult 4 teams there, they play on top of that against a team where you will travel. Eintracht Frankfurt. No, Benfica is indeed nightmares. I 100% agree. Nightmares. Benfica, I cannot sleep anymore. Now, from now on, I will be focused only against Benfica. Frankfurt, no Juve. They play Atalanta, Atletico Madrid, Barcelona, Liverpool, Tottenham, Napoli, Galatasaray, and Karabakh. Also difficult for them. Who will they pick now? Juventus. Attenzione, because now we know. Now we know. Now we know. Dortmund, Real Madrid, Benfica. Villarreal, Sporting, Bodeglimt, Pafos. Ok, ci siamo. Attenzione. Ok. Calma, Beppe, calma. Paul Pogba. In his stadium, Calma. Could have been worse. So now, of course, I don't care at all anymore about the other teams. Let me take a picture here. Okay. We will go towards the group because it's already known. Against who we play. Allora. This is the draw for Juve. We don't know the dates yet, but this is the actual draw. Okay, so Juventus plays. We don't know the order of the games yet, but we know if we play away or home. Dortmund in our home. Real Madrid away. Benfica in our home. Villarreal away. Sporting in our home. Bodeglimt away. Pafos in our home. Monaco away. I need to understand. I need to understand. Because, okay, the first spot could have been worse. We are aware of that. Real is super difficult. Dortmund is difficult, but when you play pot 1, of course, it's difficult. In pot 2, the nightmare, Benfica, so we know that here we have 0 points. It's already written, Benfica is 0 points. Villarreal, you go there, guys, you always have a warm atmosphere there in the stadium. So don't be influenced by the stadium of Villarreal. Go. Sporting. Guys, again, Portuguese team. When we play against Portuguese teams, guys, it's a disaster. It is a disaster. Sporting, there is no Gyökeres anymore. We don't play against Porto. By the way, I don't even know if Porto is qualified or not. I didn't see them. But we will not play against Porto of Alberto Costa, which is good. Changed coach. It's not Amorim anymore. They will have harder because he doesn't go to Milan. Bodo/Glimt, that's really the tricky one. The one like young boys. Remember a year in Champions League where the last game of the group stages was young boys. You go there and then you lose. Luckily, we're already qualified. Yeah, it's a tricky one. Pay attention. Write down today, what I'm telling you. Bodo/Glimt is the tricky one. The one that you say, vamos a bailar, and then, opa. Is it where is the country of Bodo/Glimt, guys? Is it Norway? Bodo/Glimt. I think it's Norway, but I'm a bit ashamed because I don't really know. Yeah, it's Norway. Okay. What does that mean? 36 hours to them. Where? What does that mean? 36 hours with car, 36 hours to them. Ooh, I don't get it, guys. I don't know what you mean. From Turin. Yeah, but we will not go with the car. No? Or will we go with the car? To Norway. Why should we go to the car? With the car? Minus 20 Celsius in the winter. We don't know yet the dates. And that's important to know. I agree. I tell you, Bodø/Glimt, attenzione to... Here, today, I write you, attenzione to Bodø/Glimt. Some people are saying the Wi-Fi password team. Bodø/Glimt. Paphos in Cyprus. Do you know that today someone told me, Beppe, if you play against Paphos, you will come. Unfortunately for him, because he lives in Cyprus, they play in the Allianz Stadium. And Monaco away against Paul Pogba. I will write a message to someone from Monaco. Because I know someone that is working at Monaco. Let me write a message. Wait, huh? I wrote him a message. Because he works at he doesn't work in Monaco. He works at Monaco in the club. So I know someone from there. I wrote him a message. No. That's not what I wrote. Look, I don't know. I have normally 2 away trips planned for Champions League. If I could choose, but of course I will not be able to choose because I'm not the one that choose. I would love to go to Real Madrid. I love Madrid as a city. It's a long time ago I didn't go there, and I didn't see the new stadium of El Bernabeu. I would love to go to Madrid. I never been in Norway. But I would love to go in Monaco. Guys, which 2 cities would you like? Okay, they tell you Beppe, they tell you the name of you, Bogdan, Orion, whatever. You can choose two cities where you want to go. Between Madrid, Villarreal, Bodø/Glimt, and Monaco. Madrid and Norway, Bodo and Monaco, Madrid and Monaco, Monaco, Madrid, Madrid, Norway. A lot, huh? Nobody wants to go to Villarreal. Nobody wants to go to Villarreal. Oh, you're a disaster. We found someone. Jan wants to go to Villarreal. You will go alone, my friend. No, we cannot go to Lisbon because we don't play in Lisbon. We play in our home. So it's not home and away. So I repeat for the people, we don't play home and away games. It's one shot. One time against Dortmund in our home, one time against Real Madrid in their home, one time against Benfica in our home, one time against Villarreal in their home, Sporting Clube de Portugal in our home, Bode Glimt in their home, Pafos in our home, Monaco in their home. That's how it works. If you want to know, Napoli so far, they played Chelsea, Manchester City, Frankfurt, Benfica, Sporting. At the moment, that's it. We don't know the rest. If you want, we can go towards all the teams when it's done. Ajax has a difficult, but now it will be difficult for everyone, of course. So what? Give me a rating. Then I will give you my rating. We were going towards the teams. So Real Madrid, I tell you, tough one. Dortmund is difficult, but it's one of the easiest one on paper from pot 1. Benfica, 0 points, of course. Villarreal, you must. Being Juve, even if you play away, you must win there. Sporting, I hate to play against Portuguese teams. I have nightmares of Benfica. I have nightmares of Porto. Luckily, both of the teams we play in our home, but I tell you, it's always tough. But guys, if you are Juve and if you want to do well in Champions League, don't complain, play there. And then we have the 4-time champions of Norway, Bode Glimt, that can possibly be tricky. We have Pafos, with all respect, if you don't beat Bode Glimt and Pafos, there is a problem. There is a huge, big problem. And then Monaco. Monaco, from pot 4, if we are looking at pot 4, could he have been better between Pafos and Monaco? Yeah, you could probably have played against Kairat, but did you want to travel 10 hours with a plane? I didn't want to. It could have been Newcastle, so we are lucky there. It could have been Atletico Bilbao. Of course, if you play Union Saint-Gilloise, if you play Karabag, but on the other side, you had also a Galatasaray there. So, all in all, I think that you have no excuses to finish top 24. If you don't finish top 24, that's my judgment. If you don't finish top 24, it's a shame. I already say it today here. It's already a shame. Then, telling you, will we finish top 8 with the group that we have? I didn't finish to see the other group, so I cannot tell you at the moment how they look like. I don't know. I know that Napoli will play Chelsea, Manchester City, Frankfurt, Benfica, Sporting, PSV, Karabakh and Copenhagen. It's the same level as Juve. Same level as Juve. The Italian ones, the 4 ones were lucky on paper, then it means 0. I repeat you the teams from the Italian ones. Inter is playing Liverpool, Dortmund, Arsenal, Atletico Madrid, so 4 big teams. And then they have the open way, they have highway. Slavia Praga, Ajax, Kairat, and Union Saint-Gilloise. So they can really have their 12 points with a lot of goals scored. And then it's, of course, Liverpool, Dortmund, Arsenal, Atletico Madrid. It's a bit more difficult for them. Actually, it's not as easy as what I was saying in the beginning. But the difference with Inter, it's the trick of the new Champions League format, is if you have teams, a lot of teams where you can possibly really beat them on paper with a lot of goals, you have more opportunities. The ideal thing is to play against the big ones in the beginning of the season, so immediately in September, and waiting that your team is okay. It's okay to play against the smaller teams when you are at full form, at full speed. Atalanta is playing Chelsea, PSG, Bruges, Frankfurt, Slavia Praga, Marseille, Bilbao, and Union Saint-Gilloise. Hey guys, Atalanta, even if with Juric, we still don't know about Lookman. There are a lot of question marks there. For a lot of question marks for Atalanta. More about them, but if it's the Atalanta that is performing at the levels of the last years, they should also qualify in that group. Juve, I repeat, Dortmund, Real Madrid, Benfica, Villarreal, Sporting, Bode Glimt, Pafos, Monaco, and then Napoli that is playing against Chelsea, City, Frankfurt, Benfica, Sporting. Also there, PSV. You know that Napoli, Napoli has a bit what Juve had last year in terms of qualifying group. No? We played against City, Frankfurt. No, it was Stuttgart. I mixed both teams. Against who did we play? Guys, we lost 1-0. Frankfurt or Stuttgart? Oh. Stuttgart. I see that apparently Voltomada, Bomba, he goes where? To Newcastle. 90 million euro. Guys. I told you, I told you Voltomada at a certain moment. I told you interest from a black and white team. I told you Juve. At the end he goes to Newcastle. But guys, you know, yesterday people told me, it's too many money for show me the money. It's too much. 55 is too much for Colomani. And you can find a player 90 million euro. It is overpriced, but that's the money that they wanted, huh? Newcastle, they don't care. Boom. They will sell Alexander what's the name there? The guy there. He's good, huh? Isaac. Bomba. So it's a really big one. People told me earlier, attenzione, Pedula retweeted. What did he retweet? Pedula is sure that Dusan wants to go to Milan. Allegri wants Dusan. They agreed on the salary. The only thing that is missing is that Milan says yes. Not Allegri, not Tare, but the management, because the management doesn't want, or they are not ready to put that money on the table for Dusan. But here he's retweeting quote of side that he's saying from Pedula, Randal Colomani in, Dusan Vlahovic out at Juventus, question mark. Don't forget the question mark. We play in the small Bodo Stadium. Let me check. You want to see the picture? Cazzo. It's a lot of money, huh? It's a lot of money. Bodo Glimt Stadium. But I don't know, guys, are we playing in the stadium of Bodo Glimt, or because it's not at the norm of UEFA, they play somewhere else? Pay attention, because Union Saint-Gilloise should play in the stadium of Anderlecht, for example. Hashball is there. He says, really beautiful draw for Juve. Look, what I said, agree with me or disagree with me, Hash. I'm really curious what your opinion is about that. The trick of the new Champions League format is you don't care against who you play in pot 1 and pot 2, but pot 3 and pot 4 is decisive. Because if you are able, on paper, of course, to find easier teams where potentially you can win and score with a lot of goal difference, that boosts you immediately in the top 16. With a bit of luck, you play well against pot 1 and pot 2, you are immediately in top 8. Huh? That's the trick. You don't care. That you play against 4 huge big teams there, you don't care. Inter has a super easy draw, according to me. Because if Inter, I repeat, Liverpool, Dortmund, Arsenal, and Atleti, if they do a few points there, they destroy Slavia Praga, Ajax, Kairat, and Union Saint-Gilloise, boom, they go up. Juve is good. We just spoke about it here. Dortmund at home, Real Madrid away. If you can go here with 3 points, bravo. Okay, let's try to guess how many points Juve could potentially go there in Champions League. We don't know the dates yet, huh? But let's say 3 points against Dortmund. Let's not be pretentious, huh? Let's say 1 point against Real Madrid. 0 points against Benfica. Hey guys, I don't make the rules. It's written. 3 points Villarreal. 3 points Sporting. 1 point Budeglimt. 3 points Pafos. 1 point Monaco. That's what I predict. Which means 3, 4, 7, 10, 11, 14, 15 points. 15 points. So I see a lot of people that were there. 15, 15, 18, 16. I think 18. It's a lot. 18 is a lot. 13. 24. Bravo. That's the mentality. No, if you tell me, Beppe, we win 7 games and we lose against Madrid, I don't care. As long as we qualify. Colo goes with 12 points. Some people are saying 12 points max. 22. Aye. I never said 10 points. I said 15 points. Yeah. That's why against the Portuguese team, how much did I predict it? I predicted 3 points against Sporting, 0 points against Benfica. You see? Let's try to win another one. I said 15 points. We need 1 more point to go immediately in top 8. Ciao, Nino. I'm satisfied about the group stages. Then, of course, you need to play and you need to win them. Ragazzi, that's the difference, of course. You can, again, from my experience, and I have a long experience about Juve, we play big teams. We have good possibilities. We play small teams. We I wanted to say a bad word, but I will not say it. But we mess up. League phase. I need to write a message. When will they give the calendars? I'm curious about that. About the calendars as well. I don't know when the calendars will be out. When are the games? Dates and time to be confirmed. You want to go through all the group stages? And we put the difficulty level. 1 is easy. 2 is medium. 3 is hard. Okay? I repeat. all the stages, all the games. Paris Saint-Germain, 1, 2, or 3 stars. Bayern Munich, Barcelona, Atalanta, Leverkusen, Tottenham, Sporting, Newcastle. Mamma mia! This is 3 stars without any hesitation. This is really tough. Really tough. Disastro. Real Madrid. Okay, we stop the votes for Paris Saint-Germain. We stop. And now we go towards Real Madrid. Let me know. You put RM. So at least I know how you judge. City, Liverpool, Juve, Benfica, Marseille, Olympiacos. Hey, away in Greece. Monaco and Kairat. It's not easy as well, huh? You know that I put also a 3 in difficulty. It's difficult. The one of Real Madrid is difficult, huh? I would put it also as a level 3. Now you put MC, so I know that you are voting for Manchester City. Dortmund, Real Madrid, Leverkusen, Villarreal, Napoli, Bodeglimt, Galatasaray, Monaco, I go with a 2. For Manchester City, I go with 2. At the moment, the one of Paris Saint-Germain is the most difficult. But Real Madrid is really difficult. City, medium for them. They can do the difference between Villarreal, Leverkusen, Bodeglimt, Monaco, Dortmund as well. They have difficulties against Napoli, Real Madrid, Galatasaray. But Bayern Munich. So, right, BM. So I see, 1, 2, 3, some people. BM. Chelsea, PSG, Bruges, Arsenal, Sporting, PSV, Union. That's a 1, guys. That's a 1. No? I'm also, 1.5 probably. Yeah, I agree with you guys. 1.5. Yeah, you're right. Liverpool, the L of Liverpool. Real Madrid, Inter, Atletico Madrid, Frankfurt, PSV, Marseille, Karabakh, Galatasaray, 2. Yeah. Medium difficulty as well. Yeah. Inter, we already said. To me, if you're looking like that, I would put a 2. But actually, for me, it's a 1. Inter is a 1. Because I told you, the easiness of these, for me, it's 1. Chelsea, Barcelona, Bayern, Benfica, Atalanta, Ajax, Napoli, Pafos, that's a 1. Chelsea 1. 1. Easy. Chelsea can go through, easy. Borussia, Inter, City, Villarreal, Juve, Bodeglimt, Tottenham, Athletic. Of course, Dortmund is. You know that for being the weakest of group of pot 1, they were a bit lucky, No? You don't think so? For being the weakest of pot 1, they avoided a lot of teams, Then, I think that Dortmund, 2 if you want. I don't see it as a 3. Barcelona, PSG, Chelsea, Frankfurt, Bruges, Olympiacos. Here they should go through easy. Barcelona 1. 1, easy. Arsenal, Munich, Inter, Atletico, Bruges, Olympiacos, Slavia Praga. Also Arsenal 1. Arsenal 1. And now I'm bored. That's the problem. That's the problem with that format. That I have no time, guys, to do all of these. I'm already bored. I would love to, but guys, it's a bit too much. I'm checking in the meanwhile if we have some big, huge Mercato news. Oh, good. Last year, the group was, and then you will do a poll. You know what? Bravo, Siraz, that gave me a beautiful idea here. We do a poll. Last year, our group was City, Stuttgart, Club Brugge, Benfica, PSV, Aston Villa, Lille, and Leipzig. So, easiest draw last season, this season. Beautiful. So I repeat, the poll should be live. No? Yeah, should be live now. City, we won. Stuttgart, we lost. Bruges, draw. Benfica, draw. PSV, we won. Aston Villa, we drew. Lille, we draw. Leipzig, we won. How much did we win last year? Leipzig, City, only 2 wins. Stuttgart, Benfica lost. 2 losses. 3 wins. 3 wins. Lille. 3 wins, 2 losses, 2 draws. Yeah, I agree with the majority that is voting for that, for this season. I agree. Yeah, the gap is too big, so I will close the poll because it's too easy. I mean, not the group, it's too easy, but the poll is too easy. This year should be easier on paper. I agree. Okay, guys, I have nothing anymore to say, so you know what I will do? I will close the live now. And then if my luggage is prepared, if I have everything ready, if I prepare the interviews and the things that I need to prepare for there, blah, 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 I come back at around 11 p.m. So in how much? In 4 hours-ish. Back for a Mercato live. Otherwise, follow me on social media, on Instagram, on Telegram, wherever, because it will be nice in Canada with beautiful surprises. I can't wait to meet Lichtsteiner, but also another ex-Juve that will be there. It will be 3 days full of activities. If I'm not wrong, on Saturday, I'm already starting the first event at 9 a.m. local time until 11 p.m. Full. So keep the especially Instagram open, because that's fast. If there is a reaction about the transfer, a news, follow me there. In the meanwhile, I show you how many Juventini we are at the moment as we speak, 39,605. And put that notification ring on, because beautiful surprises should arrive this season, not only with Champions League, that I repeat, we will play against Dortmund at home, Real Madrid away, Benfica at home, Villarreal away, Sporting home, Bodeglimt away, Pafos home, and Monaco away. Ragazzi miei, could be that we see each other today, otherwise it will be Canada. Arrivederci, ciao, forza, Juve, ciao.